Hi guys, welcome back. So today, as promised, I need to talk to you guys about what we have going on with the whole international exploration stuff. We had a little pause in planning, but we have been thinking about it a lot, and I mentioned last time that we have sort of changed sites as to where we think we might go at this point. We had such a big list of ideas and places, and we were looking at China and Mongolia and Kyrgyzstan, and we found all these really exciting things, and we thought about Australia, and then between it being
the fires and
it became we've had a tough time finding a cheaper way to do that, and we have to juggle with the right time of year and stuff like that, and with the whole China thing, and now we have this illness, which I don't know what to say. I'm not worried about it, but at the same time, it's more the flight disruptions and all that kind of stuff, and then we have a potential ban on travel to Kyrgyzstan, and on top of that, the logistics of all of that we already said were a little more complex, and learning all the languages, blah blah blah. So anyway, we started looking around at our other options, and we have decided that it probably makes more sense for us to move our sites to South America. Because if we can get, the travel will be cheaper to get to South America. There are some places that we can get some cheap flights. We just did a real quick look. So that's good. Obviously cost is a big factor.
The logistics look a lot simpler than over there. Pretty much everybody down there usually speaks Spanish, so we only have to learn one language.
So we could learn Spanish. We could go to maybe multiple countries, I don't know. But definitely a place where we can get around pretty cheap. With, it sounds like, public transportation options are pretty good. Yeah. So
they got lots of mountains and trekking places, and it's really good for backpacking. So
it's
you
huge.
You can get lost pretty much in any country that you go to. So
we could go to the desert, we could go to the mountains, there's coast, there's lots of different, animals and flora and fauna that we could see. Yeah. And so pretty exciting. We did have that on our list before, but we were just kind of looking at other options and something maybe, really different, really out of our comfort zone. That's when, China for us would have been that. Yeah. Asia would be really different.
Yeah, but all those places are still going to be on the list. It just might be later on, and for right now we're kind of looking, South America is looking pretty good. So at some point during this year, we're hopefully can find some tickets and get something down there. So
depends on time of year and where we decide. there's everything from up closer to like the tropical regions and into the high mountains all the way down. If you go to like the bottom, you're looking at it can be a lot colder. So time of year, I think lower, we'd be looking at probably like a December trip maybe, and if we go a little higher, we could probably do something in the summer, and that's what we said. We have like kind of May, August, or December-ish to work with, so one of those three time slots would probably be best for us. If anybody's been there, that would be awesome to share your experiences and thoughts and tips as we plan. We haven't chosen yet, but we have done a little research, and places like Bolivia look really cool for us and relatively cheap to get to. Peru looks pretty cheap to get to. Ecuador would be cheap to get to. And then from there, you might be able to hop or transport to other places. So we're not sure. One really important thing to consider is we're trying to balance costs. So we have like travel cost is something we have to play with here, and we're going to be going crazy trying to plan all that. But there's just a lot of different things to think about from there. But we'll be quickly planning. We got our sights set there, so
we're starting to narrow it down.
This is, as opposed to the other things we talked about, where we were just thinking this one's a little more solid. We're thinking pretty sure that this is where we're going to head. Obviously, it's a big continent to put our sights on, South America, but we're pretty certain that that's what we want to do. So, just wanted to bring you guys that update today. That's what's going on. Paradise on Pennies is going to be, hopefully within the next year, somewhere really different. So, pretty exciting. But we will keep you posted. I'm sure this is going to progress pretty fast now. We just need to do some planning. Again, share any tips you guys have. Has anybody been down there, and what did you do, and how was it? And help us choose the perfect destination for both, cost versus reward. Again, our sights are set on looking for more backpacking treks, places where we can get around for pretty cheap, so that pretty much our cost will be a flight. So somewhere where we can get to for a relatively cheap flight, plus maybe a little transportation in between, but hopefully cheap transportation. Other than that, we're going to keep food cheap. We're not going to be paying for entertainment and stuff like that. And we're just going to be walking around. So somewhere that's good for that. Maybe a trekker's paradise or something. But not too crowded.
Yeah.
That's our target. That's it for today, guys. We will bring more updates soon. Bye.
Yes.